So here we are today at the Museu do Futebol here in Sao Paulo, Brazil. And I gotta say, since coming here, oh man, I've seen so many interesting things. Like been to a McDonald's inside a mansion. I seen a lady get mugged by a little kid right in front of me.
What's your name?
Oh, I did some dancing by some staircases. I got cornered by like 4 people in Japantown because they thought I was taking pictures of them.
Spell red.
Red. L-S-T-E-R.
And I did a 360 spin on thin plate glass, 42 stories up in the air. I saw 2 homeless people get into a fight right in the street.
Yeah.
I gotta say, I feel safer in New York than I do here. That's for sure.
All right, first video in Brazil. Look at this. All right, so here's the room. Here's the bathroom. Basic shower, toilet, sink, towel. And here's the main entrance. Got the kitchen here. We got a Nescafe coffee maker. Ooh la la. Let's get the K-cups. And then there's like the work area with the TV. Here's the bed. There's like a storage thing for clothing here. And then here's this interesting little nook where like looks outside. You got a chair here. It looks outside into this. That's what it looks like pretty much.
Padarias. I'm a big fan of fresh bread and pastries, and the bakeries here are like a cultural institution. They serve food, coffee, drinks, and fresh baked goods. Definitely recommended to visit one. Avenida Paulista. This avenue is similar to Market Street in San Francisco. There's a lot of shops here, a few shopping centers, museums, and the famous Meki 1000 is here also. It's divided by a bike lane in the middle, and on the weekends they close off the whole avenue to traffic until 5 p.m. There's the freaking Meki 1000. You guys are having a party upstairs? Oh my god, let's go see what's like. Meki 1000. So this McDonald's location was super unique because it was located inside a real mansion that was originally owned by a wealthy family back in the day. It's one of the few pieces of city history that only got preserved due to McDonald's. We got the Super Mac. It's a special for Sao Paulo. I don't know, it looks like a Little Mac. I don't see anything special about it. It's more expensive than Big Mac too, what the hell? Medium fries, let's see how this is. Mortadella, Brazil. This place is located at the Central Market, which is located in Cracolândia. I Ubered in and Ubered the hell out right after getting my food. Why doesn't anyone mention this in their videos? The market is all overpriced. It's a big tourist trap located in an area that has nothing to offer. The sandwich was way too salty, the shrimp pastel was salty too. I had to take it home and douse it in lemon juice in order to kill the saltiness. Plus I had to dress it up with extra tomatoes and lettuce, and add some mayo and mustard because these guys don't know how to dress a sandwich up. It's basically a bunch of over-salted meats on 2 pieces of bread. I came on the weekend so it was packed, so I ordered to go and skip the lines. Sampa Sky. This building is located in Cracolândia as well. I saw homeless people fistfighting in the streets on the right here. At Sampa Sky there's a queue system, so you'll wait roughly an hour before you can get your photos taken in the glass booth, which means you have to buy tickets in advance to reserve a time slot. Sujinho. This was a steakhouse that says they have 50 years of history. I really liked this spot because the steaks weren't too expensive and the service was good. I kept coming back to try different cuts. Beco de Batman. I came here because I'm a Batman fan, and I booked a photo tour off Airbnb Experiences. I gotta say it was pretty fun and I enjoyed most of the artwork. Not all of it, but most of it. Vasto. Originally I was trying to go to the regular Coco Bamboo, but Google Maps lied and led me to the spot, which is a fancy version of Coco Bamboo. They had live music which included a guy with a saxophone, and the food was pretty good, better than the one in Rio. Came here by accident, but service was top notch, and food was more edible compared to the standard Coco Bamboo in Rio. Bairro Liberdade. This is the Japantown, Sao Paulo. According to Wikipedia, the state of Sao Paulo is home to roughly 3 million Japanese Brazilian citizens. In Barrio Liberdade, on the weekends, they open up these food stalls on the street and it gets packed. One of the highlights was this maid cafe, as well as a Hello Kitty 2D restaurant. Tokyo, Sao Paulo. I wasn't feeling this place much. If you come before 6 or 7 p.m., then you don't have to pay cover. However, there's a minimum charge of around 20-30 reais for consumables. So much for free. Unfortunately, it turned to my mind that they had an outdoor and dance area. I only checked out the restaurant and the karaoke floor. I definitely only recommend coming here with a group of acquaintances if they can afford it. LOL. Restaurante Presidente. I started watching the Brazilian version of Kitchen Nightmares called Pesadelo na Cozinha, which stars the French chef Eric Jacquin, which was what brought me here. I wanted to see if the food was up to the standards that the chef demands on the show. The decor of the place is nice and the service is pretty good. The only complaint was that the food wasn't what I was expecting. It was too heavy on seasoning. The shrimp with spinach dish was too heavy on butter. It was overpowering, and after 2 bites, I didn't want to finish it. The fish was without flavor as well as the ratatouille that was underneath it. Plus, the infamous chef wasn't in the restaurant, so I couldn't complain to his face. Ça va Cafe. This spot is tucked away in the Itambibim area. Try saying that 3 times fast. It has some real oddities. The inside didn't have too much seating, and the only open spot was by a weird automatic door that kept opening every few seconds, which was way too annoying, so I moved to the outside seating area. But the problem with the outside seating area was that it was super noisy. There was a building across the street that had helicopters landing and leaving every 10 minutes. Plus, there were airplanes passing through every so often. The food dishes were too salty, but the coffee and croissants were on point. Soft and flaky. The bathroom was a bit messy, and a shame to the chef's profession.
Você é vergonha da profissão!
Multilingual. Every Thursday night there's a language exchange event at a bar in Vila Magdalena. It's a pretty nice event. I met a lot of people who spoke English here as well as got to practice my Portuguese. Plus, it's a good spot to make friends and learn more about the city firsthand from the locals. Museu do Futebol. I came here on Thursday and it was free admission. I originally came here to check out the field, but they said it was closed for construction work. Overall, the museum didn't have much to offer, just a bunch of TVs showing old football clips. After being here in Sao Paulo for 2 months, what are my impressions? Oh, after going to Rio, coming back, Rio is one of the most dangerous cities in the world. And in comparison, Sao Paulo is like, a walk in the park. It's a lot safer. I'm not saying it's like super safe, but it's a lot safer than Rio was. And my last 2 months here were pretty nice, relaxing enough. I really didn't get out too much except for a few times. Let me see. Food in restaurants is expensive. I always cooked at home. That was a lot cheaper. The apartment wasn't too expensive. It was about the same price I paid in Lima, Peru, around $800 a month. Includes everything: utilities, water, internet, cleaning once a week. The building has a washer and dryer. What else? It has this co-working space. Look at that. It's pretty nice. I can't complain. A lot of people say Sao Paulo's boring. It is, but there's if you meet the right people, then you always find something to do. Restaurants here, I'm not really a fan of the restaurants. I feel like they cook food with too much salt here, or it's too saturated with flavors. What else? Bakeries here are pretty nice. The ones here I'm staying in the area called Consolação. So it's more like, I don't know, it's like an area with a lot of old people. Younger area would be like Vila Magdalena. But it's pretty nice. It gets the job done. There's a lot of things nearby. There's Avenida Paulista nearby, and on the weekends, Sunday, they close the streets. So they have open markets, on the whole avenue. Yeah, I have no regrets. No regrets. People here have been pretty nice. I have no complaints about people here. There's a language exchange place called Multilingual. It's like Mundolingo, but it's not the same company. It's not the same organization. But that's pretty nice. I met a lot of interesting people there, and they gave me a lot of good tips about things to do here in Sao Paulo. So if you're coming here, I don't know. I would say maximum maybe 1 month maximum. It's tolerable limit. Everyone's different, but yeah. After the first month, I was just ready to get out of here. But, I stuck it out because I want to make this content, for you guys. I want to, give the real experience of what it's like to be here for, slightly longer period of time, than just like 1 week, you know, because like 1 week, like what are you gonna learn in 1 week? This apartment I'm staying in is called the Berlin. It's on Airbnb. It's pretty nice. Look at that, man. Look how tall those ceilings are. Like that. It's got a gym. It's got a sauna. It's got a pool. It's got 2 elevators. They're super fast, and it's got this co-working space. So I mean, all for $800 a month. I mean, can't really beat that. So yeah, in conclusion, you know, about 4 weeks maximum is, you know, what I would recommend. If you don't speak Portuguese, you might have trouble because a lot of people don't speak English here. I haven't tried speaking English here, but I had some friends who came down. They only spoke Spanish, and you know they they just pretty much stayed in their hotel rooms the whole time because and ordered like you know, food delivery, just because like they didn't feel comfortable anywhere because they couldn't, I guess, speak the language. So yeah, I mean, you definitely need, you know, like some modicum of Portuguese. But if you do go like an event like multilingual, then you'll find, you know, some Brazilian people who do speak, you know, some amount of English. But aside from that, you know, it's difficult to say. But yeah, hopefully this video was informative to you. And until next time, peace.